Hey guys, what's up? All us at TopTradingReviews.com. Today is the 12th of September 2019. Let's get started. So today, yet again, we're trading on Olymp Trade. I know it's a demo account. Well, it's not really actually as a live account of funds. 4,752 euros and 35 cents actually. It's my mate's account. He's trading it, but I just want to show you some strategies yet again that my mate uses to build this live account, and also that I used to use on binary options, IQ options, and all the rest. So let's have a look. So the indicators, what I want is they're going to show you 3 EMA indicators. So the first thing I want to have 3 EMAs, open them up. So pretty much what we want is not 15-second charts. Let's do 1 minute. There we go. This is ready now. And GBP CAD, I noticed that it's very good trade at the moment because it's not on a strong upwards direction. Well, it is. It used to be. It's consolidating a little bit, but now, as you can see, there's a crossover between these two candles, and it's crossing over to the upwards direction, and it will soon be that the red EMA line will be in the bottom, and all the other lines, the EMA 9 and EMA 21, is going to be at the top. So that's what we want. The indicators lag a little bit, so the best time to trade is probably now. Let's start with 100. Let's do that. Click trade. There we go. Let's see how this trade does. And what you can do also, if you lose this trade, double up. That's how I used to trade binary options all the time. You double up, you double up. You sadly can't double up anymore on the IQ option and that. Well, you can, but there's not really the 80% return of investment. There's nothing there now. It's Forex options and that. So on Olymp Trade, you can still use these strategies. They're very simple yet effective and work. Trust me, these live accounts, 4,752 euros, don't build themselves. He's been using all these simple strategies. People overcomplicate things on binary trading, on Forex trading in general. It's more than likely you just need some price action, a little plan, money management, and you're good to go. You have a winning strategy. As you can see, the indication was really good. The market just jumped like crazy, and we won 180 well, demo money to be fair, but we would have won a lot of money. So now let's have a look at some other pairs. We'll keep this one for now, and let's see what other pairs we have. So another way to trade the free EMAs, you can do the same. As you can see, this on a deep slope. Obviously the red EMA is telling us where the trend is. So the trend is currently down because it's the strongest EMA. Then there's the midterm EMA and obviously the low term EMA. But as you can see, it all the time bounce back of this yellow EMA pretty much. So what we can do is basically wait for it for a candle to reach pretty much this yellow line and place a sell order. So it's currently fluctuating a little bit. If he pushes up a little bit more, I'm gonna place a sell trade and it should be a winner. If not, we're gonna double up and place another trade bigger than the $100 trade, and we're gonna trade 250 or something. So let's wait. And there we go, we just placed the trade there. There's a perfect opportunity, obviously, because it was bouncing back off this yellow line. Obviously not every time, but most of the time, because the trend is on a downwards direction. We prepare now. If a trade does lose, we're gonna open our trade on 250. And let's have a look. At the moment the trade looks amazing. 15 seconds left. As you can see, it's on a downward slope. So you can trade EMAs, on crossovers, or you can trade on something like this. As you can see, it's a perfect support line over here, and you can trade it. And as you can see, 2, 1, 0, and boom, the trade closed. NZD Swiss franc is in the money, and that's all you need to do. And even if this trade lost, we could have placed another trade in the sell direction, because obviously the current trend is still in a downwards direction. We would have placed another sell trade, and we can go and do that yet again. If it's good, look, boom, we're gonna place another sell trade, because obviously it's touching our yellow zone, which bounced back so many times. As you can see, it bounced back here, bounced back here. It's not really a line, it's usually an area, so it can come up a little bit, come down, but most of the time it's gonna be successful. And that's how you trade the EMA crossovers, or the free EMAs in general. There's tons of ways to trade them. I'm just showing you a few ways I like to trade. And yeah, we just prepare now. If something 250 demo money or dollars, whatever you want to call it. So we wait now. It's 25 seconds left before the trade closes. So let's have a look what it's gonna do. 22 seconds, 20 seconds. As you can see, it's consolidating a little bit. Hopefully it's gonna carry on going down. because obviously it's on a downward slope, it's on the downwards direction. The 55 EMA or the red line is telling us that, and as you can see, it's going down. It's looking really good, really perfect, and that's the way you trade, guys. Honestly, very easy strategy, anyone can do. As you can see, it's a winning trade, very nice strategy. So having a look at some other currencies, NZD JPY, at the moment the current trend is downwards direction, because obviously the two lower time frame EMAs are below the red line or the 55 EMA. It's crossing on, it's crossing a little bit. It's not the best time to trade, however we can still place a, this is the best time to trade. As you can see, it's nearly touching this red line. Is good. Let's click sell. There we go. The reason this is a good trade is because the current trend is on a downwards direction, or EMAs I should call it. It's still good, you know, it's still bouncing back. Most of these currency pairs bounce back of the higher time frame, you know, mid time frame and short time frame. So you just have to have a look. Like the previous trades we placed, you know, it bounced off the short, you know, yellow line. Now it's bouncing off the red one. As you can see, the candle, you know, touched here. I placed the trade. It's the perfect moment, and boom, it's gonna be in the money, I'm sure of it. As you can see, options, there we go, NZD JPY, a perfect trade. We're literally winning all our trades at the moment, so it's great. So look what's happening here, Swiss franc JPY. As you can see, the current trend is up because the red EMA line is below the two lower time frames, you know, which means that there's pressure and volatility to the upwards direction. And what we're waiting for is basically sell order somewhere to the yellow line, because it's bouncing off it. As you can see, it's bounced off so many times of this yellow line, as you can see over here. So if a red candle, you know, reaches somewhere till this yellow line, we're gonna place a buy signal, and hopefully it's gonna be a winner. If not, we martingale and double up, place trades until it is a winner. So let's have a look. So we're still waiting for a pullback to the downwards direction till this yellow line over here. It shouldn't take too long, since this is 1 minute strategy. You can use it all the time. Hopefully it just pulls back a little bit more so I can place a buy signal, and hopefully this is going to be a winner. Obviously patience is key. Don't, you know, trade something like this, you know, don't trade now because the overall trend is up, you know, because this is 1 minute trade and you have to be very, very careful. These charts are not very accurate on 1 minute strategy. If it was daily, I would, you know, be speaking completely differently, because the overall trend would be different and I'll take profits and all that. But for binary options, this is different. You just wait for the yellow line, you know, to reach. It's not reaching yet, you know. As you can see, the candle's kind of fluctuating a little bit. We're waiting for the red candle to reach the yellow zone, and then we're gonna place a buy signal, and hopefully it's gonna be a winner. Currently it nearly reached my, you know, yellow line, but not yet, you know. I'm still waiting. That's why patience is key. You just have to wait for it. Once it's gonna reach, I'm gonna place a buy signal, you know. I'm so keen to place this trade, and this is what would happen, you know, in my live account. Unfortunately, I can't trade on Olymp Trade, you know, on a live account. Well, I can, you know, but it's my mate's money, so I don't want to, you know, trade. He can do it himself. He's learned from me. So, but this brings me back. I remember, you know, binary options trading in 2016 and something on IQ option. You know, you wait for something like this, and this used to be exciting, you know, because there used to be a community as well. You used to always chat, you know, and make money together, you know, so it was awesome. Unfortunately, this time has ended. You know, I don't trade binary options, I trade Forex. Forex is more profitable and you have more control. However, you know, binary options is definitely fun, and if you know what you're doing, you can make some money as well. Right, it's going up like crazy. So if we have a pullback at least to this previous candle, maybe I'm gonna place the trade, but it just keeps increasing, you know. So maybe if we have a pullback till this level over here, I might place a trade. But if we don't, we can't, you know. It's, although it's going, you know, in the upwards direction, and maybe I should place a trade, it's definitely risky. We want a nice pullback to the downwards direction now. And there we go, we have some sort of pullback a little bit stronger to the previous support level, which was broken. Hopefully this trade goes up. As you can see, the overall trend is up. As you can see, now it's pulling back even more. As I said, it's expected, you know. Obviously there's upwards pressure, but there's always going to be a pullback to the downside a little bit, and there's a pullback. As you can see, it's going to be a profitable trade, I can assure you on that. Because when it's a trending market, you usually follow, you know, previous support lines. Even though it's a minute trade, it's still support and resistance lines. As you can see, it was stuck a little bit over here. So once it pulls back to this level over here, because this was the previous support line, you see it was stuck. It the trade kind of fluctuates or stops a little bit in this position. And what happens? Look, it's going up. It's very easy trading, you know, and you can use it. We didn't really use too much EMAs over here. We only used the 55 EMA to guess the overall trend, and as you can see, it's bounced back, you know, and it was a winning trade. So very easy to do. Obviously we didn't use the EMA, as I said. We didn't bounce back from this yellow line, but we used the support and resistance strategy, which was profitable. We waited for a pullback to the downwards direction or the previous resistance line, which was broken, and as you can see now it's pulling back yet again. I can place another trade. Maybe if it pulls back a little bit more, I'm gonna place a buy signal, and you can do that, you know. It's very easy trade, and as you can see, I didn't lose any trades throughout this video at all. You know, it took me a little bit, you know. So look, 1638 and 1649, it took me some time, you know, to win this trade, but patience is key, guys. Don't trade every trade, or don't trade every signal. Probably missed out on a nice trade over here. It was a nice pullback to the downwards direction. Yeah, I've totally missed that. Unless it comes back again, I'm gonna place it. Now if we get a little pullback to this previous line, we can, you know, place a buy signal as well. Let me just actually try to maybe explain it a little bit better. Look at this horizontal line. This was a previous, you know, buying and selling pressure as well. This is gonna be a previous zone as well, because obviously it's pulling back a little bit, and as you can see, if I entered on this pullback where this wick is, it would have been probably a winning trade. As you can see, it's carry on going up. When it's on a trend, you can place these trades when it kind of stops a little bit. As you can see, stopped here, so we place a buy signal, stopped here, so we place a buy signal, and we wait for the momentum to push our trade to the upwards direction. As you can see, if we get a nice signal now, it is seeing some selling pressure, as you can see, because the wicks are pushing to the downwards direction. Could mean the momentum is going to be over, or it could mean that it's going to be broken and the previous resistance is going to be broken. So we wait for that. If we get a nice pullback, we're going to trade again. And yeah, I'll add this line as well. As you can see, it was some kind of pressure over here. As you can see, kind of pulled the market down, So if a new candle now reaches this zone over here, we're gonna place a buy signal, and that's what you do. You basically look where the EMA is, at the yellow EMA. It's going to be lagging, you know, indicators lag a little bit, so you have to understand that it's not going to be exactly the same, but if you get the concept, you're going to be winning trades. Hopefully this kind of pushes to the downwards direction at least one time, you know, because it's been going up like crazy. Yet again, the market is pushing, so we add another horizontal line over here. As you can see, it's a previous, you know, support line or resistance line, or previous, you know, pressure line, whatever you want to call it. There's no, you know, scientific word for it. As you can see, it's pulling back now, and look, boom, we can place this buy signal. Because there's a lot of pressure in the upwards direction, and this pullback is what we were waiting for. And if it's going to be a bad pullback, we, you know, enter our trade with the martingale. Look, it's a nice pullback now. Look, 250. That's what you do. And if you're scared, you know, don't be, you know, you have to risk a little bit to win a little bit. And look, we have now 2 trades open, 350, yeah. So if we lose it again, you know, if we lose these 2 trades, we might want to enter another trade on 600, you know. And that's what you do. That's how you trade binary options. That's how I used to trade the IQ option all the time, and used to win trades most of the time. Look, it's kind of pulling back a little bit. Look, it's kind of struggling. Let's see what's going on. There 20 seconds left. There's going to be a pullback. Obviously this trade is not going to be doing well, is it? Let's see, 2 seconds, 1 second. Boom. No, this one is a loser. Let's see, 10 seconds left on the double up trade. Let's see if it's going to be a loser. If it's going to be a loser, we're going to enter a trade on 600, and let's see if it's going to be there we go, it's going to be a winner. You wait for the pullback, and then if you lose, you double up your money, and you should be winning. So it's like 100% winning strategy. You never really lose. Obviously it's risky, because sometimes you can lose a lot of times, but if you money manage correctly, you're gonna be winning. Trust me, I built accounts of 250 to 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, you know, numerous times. So this strategy works, and as you can see, I probably won like most of my trades. I only lost this one, Swiss franc JPY. I definitely recommend, you know, using my strategies to build your account balance as well, since I can't on Olymp Trade, you know, it's an Indian broker pretty much. But for my fellow Indians, you can use this strategy and win some money. So this was Elders from Top Trading Reviews. Hope you enjoy my videos, guys. Make sure to slap that like button, comment down below if you don't understand something, and take care, guys. Have a nice day. Love you guys. Goodbye.